Goodness, I want to cling here. Either these people in the Caribbean, these gangsters in the Caribbean, either got talk, or something is wrong with them. One of the most influential prime minister of the Caribbean, you can't take that from her. She's influential, right? You can't take that from her. She's a good speaker, but I don't trust her. I live here in Barbados. All right, she was trying to tell off Donald Trump, but I don't believe she got any balls, because if you can tell off Donald Trump at that level, and the whole Caribbean is under siege by the U.S., where they are asked to bring in criminals. Those people are not from the country. Some of them are not from the country, right? Some of them are not from the country, right? And my problem is that Mia Mottley is one of the most influential. You can't take that from her. She's a good speaker. You can't take that. But I must say, she ain't got no balls. She only got talk. And I want Bajans to hear that. She has no balls. Her balls is rotten between her legs. Listen to what she's saying here. Let's go on.
Board. Okay, there's a video that's very interesting. I want you to watch.
We are not naive, and we understand that where large powers contend, large powers very often will want to show testicular fortitude. And that testicular fortitude
that means she's talking about their balls, right?
Implications for small countries such as ours. I wanted to say Happy New Year to each and every one of you.
All right, I don't want to hear no more. But today I saw in the paper, we got some more, right? I saw in the paper that Barbados, wait, pull it up for me. Pull it up for me. Where it says that Barbados, something about they're about to join the Caribbean counterparts of bringing criminals, people that were not born in St. Lucia, neither Barbados. Now, she tell up Donald Trump, right? But the fact is, I think there's another one. Now, we don't know. We knew for a fact that Barbados was not out of it. We knew for a fact that Barbados was not out of it. And I want to see whether Bajans are going to stand up and allow this woman to do such a thing. Why? Maybe because, Maria, they can't get themselves out of it. I mentioned your name because if I go to prison, you're going to.
That's okay. That's okay.
Okay. So the fact is that we know for a fact from the time all of them went to St. Lucia in the sworn in of PJ, we knew from Antigua Barbuda, we knew all of them. Kerry Simmons is talking about how they are, man, it's in Barbados today. Look, right here. That's it. Okay. What does it say, Jeremy? Barbados has not ruled out the possibility of joining its Caribbean neighbors. But Mia, you really think people stupid? You now say that the bigger country got more, what? Balls. I call it balls. But your balls get crushed, though, Mia. Because your balls get crushed. Because the thing about it is that you are saying here in the papers here, Barbados has not ruled out the possibility of joining its Caribbean neighbors. It's in taking whatever the stake for whatever they're doing. But listen to me. You were always part of it. You can't do nothing. All of you are part of it. From Antigua, Barbuda, the Bahamas, y'all just didn't tell your country. So, my thing, you can tell off Donald Trump, but how comes you got so much balls, but you couldn't tell Donald Trump no? You got so much balls, but you couldn't tell Donald Trump that you are not going to bring in those people here. And I want to see you. Let's see the other talk. Listen, don't believe those politicians, right? Those politicians, don't believe nothing that these politicians tell you. Mia, letter to Trump. There was a letter to Trump. What's the letter to Trump?
Has written a letter to President Donald Trump about her concern that the U.S. imposed levy on Chinese ships will impact her country and other CARICOM nations. She asked for an exemption as the levy would disrupt the region's supply chain. As Florida.
All right, they're talking about the levy, not that. Okay, all right. But my thing, Mia, okay, we are not, listen, let's look at that. Let's look at that one here.
We are not naive, and we understand that where large powers contend, large powers very often will want to show testicular fortitude.
Testicular fortitude. She's trying to put those words, testicular fortitude. That means that they got more balls. So where are your balls? That testicular fortitude means that they got more balls. You're a man, you got 2 balls. So what I'm trying to say, you're trying to say that they have more. Mia, like she got some demons though. Look at that. I want to cast them out. Mia is a good-looking woman, though. Look at those eyes looking at me. Don't look at me. I want to cast them out. Look at those eyes. She's a cute woman, by the way. But listen, you can't take that from Mia Mottley. Mia Mottley is a good speaker, very educated woman. But I want to know, where is your balls? You had all these balls to tell of Donald Trump, but you can't tell Donald Trump that you're not gonna have those people that is coming to the country that is not Barbadians. And so you're saying that what they're saying there, that they're gonna soon join they're not gonna say no. But you can't say no, because Donald Trump got more balls. Donald Trump, y'all got to do what Donald Trump say. Donald Trump has more balls. I prayed for him last night. Y'all got to do what he say, because he got y'all down in your balls. Come on, let me see another one. I had to laugh at this.
Caribbean woman to hear me. This trade war and the possibility of a $1 million to $1.5 million US dollar levy on all Chinese-made ships entering U.S. harbors will mean higher prices for all of us at the corner shop.
All right.
Higher prices.
Okay. My question, though. Let me talk. See if you find anyone here. My question is that. My question. Let me my face. Look. My question. I'm reading the papers this morning, and I'm saying that Mia is saying that they're still going to join, but Mia, let me call her by her. The Honorable QC Prime Minister of Barbados. Listen, you can tell Donald Trump no, because Donald Trump has y'all underneath his sleeve. So don't fool the Barbadian public, telling the Barbadian public that you don't know if you can join. You don't know you don't know if you can join or not. The fact is, you have to join, because Donald Trump got y'all by your balls. Donald Trump got y'all. You say they got more testicular fortitudes, where he got Barbuda by the balls. Listen, he got Antigua, he got Dominica, he got all of y'all by your balls. Y'all can't say no. Isn't that true? Y'all can't say no. Stop making people believe that you had a say in not bringing in those people, because radar was on y'all a long time. I've been watching y'all for a long time. All right, let me see if Bajans gonna come here. Bajans don't curse me no more, right?
I know.
Huh? Somebody said I'm being naughty. I'm so sorry if I'm being naughty. I'm so sorry. All I am trying to say is that Bajans ain't no idiot people. Maria, why is she making people believe that she had no intention of bringing in these people here? All right? So don't make people believe that you had no intention, because we don't know. People that walk by the Spirit know that you and all of them, the chain of islands, all of y'all are in the same mess. Okay, she tell off people here because the global industry. Okay, she's talking about the trade. All right, so listen to what I want to say here. I'm not being naughty, I'm being truthful. But if I offend you, I'm sorry. But listen, why are you making people believe that you never had any intention of joining the rest of the Caribbean? All of y'all are in the same mess. All of y'all are in the same mess. You can't say no. All of y'all are in the same mess. And stop trying to fool the Barbadian public. Stop fooling the Barbadian public. When I saw Dominica was sanctioned by the U.S., Antigua and Barbuda was sanctioned by the U.S. Where else? St. Vincent coming up now. Maybe they're going to have to hold, maybe they're going to have to go for the one that just came out. But the Vincentian is coming up now. All right. The options, maybe you say, let me see what he's limited. The option got be limited. Lord help me to talk. The option got to be limited when you have Caribbean gangsters as leaders of the people of the Caribbean. All of them come down under gangsters. They are gangsters. You arrest people for drug. Lord Jesus, help me here. Maria put her hand on her mouth. You see, we have a set of Caribbean prime ministers that are gangsters. So my question, are the Barbadian public are just going to sit there? Are you going to sit there? Now listen, there was a time when she made noise about the Cuban doctors, right? Yes, all right, let's play that one. Because she can't tell America no. Her balls get crushed.
I will also be the first to tell you that we paid them the same thing that we paid Bajans, and that the notion was peddled not just by this government in the US, but the previous government, that we were involved in human trafficking by engaging with the Cuban nurses was fully repudiated and rejected by us. Now, I don't believe that we have to shout across the seas, but I am prepared, like others in this region, that if we cannot reach a sensible...
All right, done that with her. She's talking there about the Cuban doctors, right, Maria? She told the U.S. that they can continue to come, right? But so how can you tell the U.S. that they can continue to come when you couldn't tell the U.S. that we are taking those people that don't belong to Barbados? Yeah. Huh? That's my question. So is she going to send back... Is she going to send back all the Cuban doctors? Is she going to send back all the Cuban doctors? All I am trying to say, somebody writing there? All I am trying to say, they writing me? I don't care whether they curse me. I'm going to continue to speak the truth. She told them no, right? You realize that every Caribbean country right now, America wants them to stop dealing with Cuba, because you see, Donald Trump is Sennacherib. You know Sennacherib, right? Get to know your Bible. Donald Trump is the modern day Sennacherib. Cuba, Venezuela, and many more that God is going to use Donald Trump to free the people. So tell them, no, that you done with that. By the way. Okay, let's play that one. Her balls get crushed.
With the Cubans and the nurses should tell us everything that we need to know. Barbados does not currently have Cuban medical staff or Cuban nurses, but I will be the first to go to the line and to tell you that we could
she
not
lied.
get through the pandemic
She lied.
without the Cuban nurses and the Cuban doctors.
She said to take her visa.
I will also be the first to tell you that we paid them the same thing that we paid Bajans, and that the notion, as was peddled not just by this government in the US, but the previous government, that we were involved in
All right,
human
she said
trafficking
here-
by engaging with the Cuban
She said
nurses
here,
was
take
fully
my visa.
repudiated and
Cuba
rejected by
is
us.
my Caribbean
I
brother.
don't believe that we have to shove across
Okay,
systems.
we got it here. Take my visa. Cuba is my Caribbean brother, right? But the American just tell them have nothing to do with Cuba, right? Let me see if she can come down from that. Let me say this to you. This is a time for us to put our trust in God. You know, I believe that I have all. Listen, let me tell you the story about me. When I was a little girl, I was only 5 years old. My Bajan grandmother, Sylvia Brady, I would see myself coming back to Barbados. God never had any intention for me to live in St. Lucia as a child. He never had any intention for me to live in my country of birth. He brought me here. That's where I made it, here. Let me say this to you. And he told me to speak. He told me to speak. So far, I have been the only one in this country who speaks like this. Do not follow these politicians here. Put your trust in God. Put your trust in the Lord. They are pathological liars. They are imitators of who they're supposed to imitate. And you are going to get burned if your trust is not in God. So right now, my question is she able to tell Donald Trump? Is she able to tell Donald Trump that we are still going to have the Cubans? The deal is for them not to have anything with Cuba. The deal is for them to take those criminals to come in those countries because America has them wrap around his finger. Their finger. America has them wrap around. They can't do anything about that. So my question, are you going to put your trust in God, or are you going to continue to put your trust in these gangster governments? Have you ever seen one Caribbean country have an election, and after this election, every one of this Prime Minister Maria went to the sworn in of another Prime Minister? What they do is I know they want to exhibit or show Caribbean strength or unity, but they had no choice. They had no choice because they knew that the US was watching them. Let's talk about a little bit about what's the name of that thing? It's not coming to my head, Maria. When people you take children and send them in place, and people don't know that children are gone there. Trafficking. You know, Barbados is on the list of trafficking. You know, Barbados is on the list of trafficking. My question is that there's a lot. There's a lot. Oh, tell she to come. Tell her I was just about to send the police for her. There's a lot. Some of y'all have stopped praying, and some of y'all need to start to pray. Some of y'all need to start to pray. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. And I gone off the line. I don't put my trust. Listen, I don't put my trust in any of these politicians. They will send you to hell. As some of y'all out there, you think that bread is already made. Some of you out here want fights for politicians. So let's see if St. Vincent will join that. Let's see if the Bahamas will join. I know you don't want me to be in your video. I'm not going to allow you to be in my video. Let's see. I'm gone. So Barbados join bringing criminals here now. But I knew... No. But we got enough criminals here. So let's see. So I think Guyana is part of that also. You know what I'm talking about though? People that are not Barbadians, America. Let's think that by sense. We know Auntie Mia. We know Auntie Mia. Auntie Mia is a fire pot. Do you think that Auntie Mia will say yes to the American government just like that? No. They got strings attached as you. Azerbaijans, I know you don't want to talk. You don't want to talk. You're still. I talking to you. Are you talking soft? You want to put me underneath the bus? You talking soft because you want to put me underneath the bus that nobody can hear you. I trying to help y'all to speak. All three of y'all want to put me underneath the bus, and y'all talking underneath your breath. I am the only solution. I can talk hard here. Huh? Y'all want to put me on the bus. Why y'all fighting for y'all though? I gone. Oh, I'm gone. My nail tech is here, so I gotta go. Bye-bye. Gotta look beautiful. Talk to you later, guys. Let's get it together.